Okay, that should be good enough. I'm here with Brother Wayne Jackson from the Cheaha Crisis Management Team. Now, Brother Wayne, would you tell us a little bit about Cheaha Crisis Management Team? What are you?
Our team is a ministry of the chaplain service at Regional Medical Center in Anniston, the Northeast Alabama Regional Medical Center. It started about 20 years ago when our chaplain noted there was a need for responding to service providers like firemen, policemen, emergency responders who were in crisis situations like really bad wrecks or having a death in their department or having to go into a house where a child or two were killed. And so he got together with a number of people that he knew in the community and discussed how to form an assistance team for that. Out of that grew the Northeast Alabama Crisis Response Team, which basically catered to those groups. A couple of years ago, we talked about expanding our team to include like educators whenever the school had a situation, or maybe workplaces with workplace violence issues, and talked about forming a 501c3, which is what we've just done recently.
Okay.
So our team is made up of mental health professionals, and which we pair with peer professionals. These are firefighters or police officers or educators or nurses, other medical professionals who have special crisis training, and we go out and respond to crisis events and help with community events. This past year, our mission has really changed completely from just crisis response to assisting the hospital with all of its efforts with COVID.
Right.
So we provided volunteers for almost 8 months to answer the COVID community crisis line, giving information about where your signs and symptoms, recognizing those, referring people for testing, and those kinds of things. We've also worked about 19 vaccination clinics with RMC and the EMA in the different cities and municipalities.
Wow.
And so this week here we're at Ohatchee, basically manning the distribution center and helping folks with disaster declarations and other things that we can do for crisis, referring them for crisis counseling and other kinds of ministry opportunities that are here provided by the different churches and relief organizations like Red Cross and those
You've definitely been a blessing here. They have had somebody on property with us just about every day of the crisis so far, and helping us, especially with families that come in that have special needs, that need help filling out forms, those kind of things. They've been invaluable working together with these folks. So thank you. Thank you for being here.
We've enjoyed getting to know everybody here and really connecting with a lot of the people from different agencies we don't see every day. So it's an opportunity for us to expand who we are and get the word out about us. I think we're one of the best kept secrets in Northeast Alabama. A lot of people don't know about us.
I would have to agree. And again, the resource that y'all brought to the table has just been, and the resource, I'm sure you have resources, but your people have just been fantastic to work with and to help and to jump in and give that spiritual aid as well as emotional and meeting those needs. So thank you again. It's been a pleasure to meet you, work with you a little bit. We're glad that you're here on campus with us. At least some of the time. But again, they're here. They're also have folks that are working out of the, I guess they call it the distribution center, but it's the Ohatchee Senior Center right behind our town hall there, and they've got people on the ground there as well. So thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us and being great hosts for us.
Well, it's
Oak Bowery's
fun.
been a great host church for all these activities that have been taking place here this week.
It is
great central location and lots of good volunteers here as well.
It's been crazy because we've had people, everything from law enforcement to first responders to we've had 3 groups of different sorts of chaplains here. Your team, as well as the Billy Graham chaplains and their response team. They work with Samaritan's Purse, and then also the Baptist chaplains with their work crews, disaster relief. It's amazing how many people have wanted to just pick up and help. And
this community's been amazing too, with all of the response from just local citizens here. I mean, neighbors helping neighbors. I mean, Just renews your faith in humanity.
It's yes, yes it does. Yes it does.